Utah Jazz have Western Conference contest on their hands as they prepare to defend the home court at the Energy Solutions Arena here in downtown Salt Lake City, Utah. Only one game away from San Antonio here. The Spurs will be back home for the next one.
I guarantee you what, guys, the adrenaline is already flowing on both sides. A rivalry matchup like this means a little more to the players than just any other game.
And not just the players, Greg. How about the fans, too? I mean, they get into this thing as well. We've got an electric atmosphere in here, just like it always is when these two teams square off. It should be a good one, and I'm glad to be right in the middle of it.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. On the court right now for the Spurs, Isaiah Thomas out there with Tony Allen. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then it's David Lee. And it's Whiteside in the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Really nice dime dropping there. Playmaking ability is exactly what you get from Isaiah Thomas.
And guys, as much as Isaiah Thomas can help you on offense, at times he can hurt you on the defensive side. Immediately posted up by whomever he's guarding, you have to give help. And, of course, that leaves your defense vulnerable, particularly on the weak side and controlling that defensive backboard.
And Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Tries it from 19, and it comes off the front of the rim. Greg, you talked about Isaiah Thomas before. Certainly his short stature limits him on the defensive side.
Yeah, but you know what? He doesn't rack up a ton of steals, given his instincts and quickness. I think he really focuses on making his impact at the offensive end.
Boy, can he finish in the paint. That's one thing we know he's good at.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Leonard kicks to Thomas. Passes it to Leonard. 4 on the shot clock. This one for 3. Offensive rebound. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
And, guys, isn't it great to see a player who works that hard on the glass at both ends?
Well said, G. That's the way he has built, his reputation. Clark grinding away, 100% effort all the time.
And, Kevin, all that effort pays off. How many of those spectacular putback jams do we see from this guy? A bunch.
And that one's good.
Could be the first of a lot of mid-range jumpers that we see from him.
Thomas against Rubio. Here's Leonard. Again, Leonard missing.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Pass to Garnett. Rubio in the corner. And Utah again with the bucket.
4 makes on 4 tries. Everything's falling early. 100%. Can't do better than that.
Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Now here's Leonard. He's an offensive force, averaging nearly 26 points a game. Allen passes to Leonard. Again, Leonard missing.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Thomas against Rubio. Screen by Cousins. Gordon up on top. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. And now it's Leonard running. Here we go. All the way. Finished off the break.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
Now, here's Rubio. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Poked away. Allen with it. Guarded now by Rubio. Right side a screen. Near the three-point line, it's Thomas. And that one comes up a bit short. Dishes it to Cousins. On the wing, Chandler. There's a whistle, and it goes on Isaiah Thomas. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
And it's just hard to imagine the Spurs without Coach Popovich on the sidelines. He's the longest tenured coach in the NBA and has done so much for this team. Easily one of the best coaches in the history of our league. Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
Right side a screen. Left side, Leonard. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Lee. Hits the jump hook.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
And David Lee missing time early last season with that hamstring injury also opened the door up for Draymond Green to kind of take that starting power forward role. And give Lee credit, though. Didn't sulk, just threw himself into his new role as a super sub.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Jazz. You're talking about David Lee, the two-time All-Star. Pretty much a starter most of his career, though a big change, Clark, as he came off the bench this past season after he was injured in the preseason.
Yeah, you know, you think about his game, though, Kevin. Highly skilled, mobile, smart. Gives you energy and scoring. I think he's ideal coming off the bench.
And the Jazz with possession here. Rubio outside. Outside Gordon. He dishes it to Cousins. Just 5 on the clock. His first shot coming late. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Over in the corner, Allen. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. Allen's got his first bucket of the night. So for the Jazz, their last game, a win against the Bucks in Milwaukee. And it's Rubio penetrating. Gordon with no one around. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Terrific assist that time by Rubio.
Allen dishes to Thomas. High arcing shot. Now in the scoring column with that deuce. 1 for 2 this game. Jazz have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Now Rubio. He kicks it to Cousins. To the middle. Here's Garnett. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
And guys, as we all know, Kevin Garnett is one of the very best power forwards ever to play the game. I mean, he was passed by Tim Duncan last year for total rebound by active players. Still an amazing statistic among many for KG, a future Hall of Famer.
And for KG, the last 3 seasons have obviously been very, very tough. His injuries and declining athleticism have led to down numbers really across the board.
Yeah, I mean, his role now has transformed. He's more of a clubhouse leader, a mentor to the up-and-comers, an extra coach, if you will, in game and on the sidelines.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Clock at 6. It's tipped. And now Utah, fast break. Leonard against Price. And it's Turner off the drive. And Joseph kicks to Turner. 3 on the clock. Stolen by Thomas. Leonard on the wing. Allen left side. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Here's Leonard. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Leonard's got 6. So for the Jazz, their last game, a win against Milwaukee. Price kicks to Jefferson. Feeds it to Joseph. Turner passes to Joseph. And it's off the back rim. No good. Spurs have gone 7 of 13. Just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. Thomas goes in. Can't get it to go. Utah's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Price dishes to Joseph. Over to the left wing. Jefferson, that's for 2. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Spurs shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. And it's Leonard at the elbow. Another miss by Leonard.
And that's just terrific positioning on his part to get that board. I mean, he might not have the size, but his basketball IQ and feel is off the charts.
And that one's good. Price.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on the clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that until they finally get the one they need.
San Antonio calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. There's the screen. Marion kicks it over to Nash. There's a screen by Modi Yunus. Shots good by Butler.
Impressive, really, from that short 17 area. They are not missing many.
You're exactly right. I mean, they've banged home 8 of their last 10 points on mid-range jumpers.
Now, here's Price. Amundsen, the pass to Price. Down low. And Jefferson wide open. He shoots. And Utah, another 3. Nash with it. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. It's Marion with the drive. Here's Monty Yunus. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Jazz lead by 4. And we'll be back right after this. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
The roof is up right now, guys. It's raining in here. A lot of threes through the first.
Hey, sometimes when it rains, it pours, and they have not let up from beyond the arc.
Amundsen is out there with Turner. Then there's Ronnie Price. Then it's Corey Joseph. And it's Jefferson in at the 3. That's the group for Utah getting going here in the second. Here's Allen. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
Yeah, heat check or not, I don't care how hot he may or may not be, he's not making that one.
Here's Lee. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. Price outside. On the wing, Turner. Leonard with the steal. Ahead. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Utah leading. Well, the Spurs just don't go on losing streaks very often, Greg. One perk of being a talented veteran group.
Yeah, how about the Spurs lost 4 games in a row twice last year. Over the last decade before that, Kevin, they had only lost 4 games in a row twice. Unbelievable.
Utah calls timeout.
And you look at the Spurs and how they avoid losing streaks. I mean, most teams losing 4 in a row wouldn't be such a big deal. It's only a big deal for the Spurs because they're so consistent year in and year out.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Henson checked in for San Antonio. Moniunas comes in for Lee. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Leonard against Chandler. Shot clock at 6. Here's Cousins. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet. Cousins has got his first 2 points of the night.
And guys, for the Spurs, a big reason they rarely go on losing streaks is that they have no bad matchups. One of only 3 teams in the NBA last year to defeat every other NBA team. Winning for this group is just second nature.
Jazz leading by 4. Rubio against Thomas. Chandler with the screen on Thomas. Here's Cousins. And there's another one for the Jazz.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Now, here's Thomas. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Leonard dishes to Moniunas. No good. And it's Utah the other way. And Moniunas picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And the Spurs with some changes. Whiteside comes in for John Henson. And Lee's subbed in for Moniunas. Cousins with a screen for Rubio. And it's Gordon missing.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
Thomas hits to Lee. Thomas a screen. Lee passes to Thomas. Lee is screen on Rubio. And here's Leonard from 3.
And not a night he's going to want to remember. Just not really able to score the basketball.
And Rubio kicks to Garnett. Pass to Rubio. Gordon dishes to Cousins. Leonard with the steal. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Kawhi Leonard with another great season last year earned his first Defensive Player of the Year award with his outstanding play.
And for Leonard, he became the first perimeter player to win one since 2004. That just shows you how incredible his defense was at times.
Spurs trail by 8. And Thomas, here we go. And the rejection by Cousins. Rubio outside. The pass to Gordon. Garnett with the screen for Gordon. 5 on the clock. Garnett wide open. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. San Antonio's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Thomas passes to Allen, and he gets the bucket. Allen's got his third basket of the night. Jazz leading by 6. Kicks it to Gordon. Screen by Cousins. Garnett with a screen on Leonard. Chandler, no good. The Spurs shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. Here's Leonard. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. And now just a 4-point Utah lead. Rubio against Thomas. On the wing, Chandler. Screen by Cousins. And that'll be Utah as it goes out of bounds. Jazz retain possession.
You know what? A low percentage pass on that one, but sometimes it's worth the risk.
Well, that time the risk did not pay off because it was well defended.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. And he uses the glass on the layup. Cousins has got 8.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
There's the pick. And Butler, here we go. The wide open look here for Marion. They get it back. Out to the right wing. Here's Moniunas. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Yeah, how about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down.
Now, here's Rubio. The dish now to Chandler. And the 3 off target.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Butler kicks it over to Nash. No good. That would have tied it. Utah leading by 3. Garnett, right side. Gordon for 3. And Cousins throws it down.
And just another example, Kevin, of how they built this lead, just outworking.
Greg, that was definitely an effort play right there. You talk about that all the time, fighting to get proper position, then slamming home the putback.
Yep, and if they can maintain this energy level, their lead will be safe.
Nash dishes to Butler. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. The Jazz have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Chandler, the pass to Cousins. Gordon for 3. That doesn't go either for Gordon. Spurs trail by 5. Butler with the ball. Guarded now by Rubio. And there's the feed to Moniunas. Rebound, Utah. Cousins has got his 5th rebound in this one. Chandler kicks to Cousins. Screen by Cousins. Rubio in the corner. And Utah again with the bucket.
You know what? Didn't find a very good shot on that possession, but still able to get 2 points.
Nash kicks to Butler. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist. Butler's got 5 points so far.
Boy, they're getting a bunch more 3s up here in the second quarter.
Yeah, and they're getting trigger happy. You can't win the game with one shot. You've got to vary it up. Challenge the defense.
Rubio dishes to Garnett. Kicks it out to Rubio. Nice ball movement by Utah. Chandler goes in. And Utah again with the bucket. Spurs trail by 6. And here's Nash. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Moniunas with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. Shot clock at 6. There's the bucket. Good. And that's now 8 points for Butler.
What a job he's doing here. I mean, his second quarter has been even better than his first, and that was pretty good.
Now, here's Cousins. Not a lot of room. And here's the fast break. Marion leading the way. And the rejection by Cousins. Gordon against Marion. Now here's Gordon. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Here's Cousins. Cannot hit. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. Jazz out in front, up 3. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half.
Excellent game we've seen from DeMarcus Cousins. He's got 10 points and 2 rejections. He's piling up the rejections to go along with the tremendous work he's done on the glass.
It's been about the paint and the way he's been able to control it all game long.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. You look at DeMarcus Cousins in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, created a lot of quality shots for himself in that first half, and he knew when to pass it up when the double team came.
And that led to a very high points per shot number for him. For those of you that are into analytics, that stat really tells how efficient a player has been, and he's been very efficient so far.
On the floor for San Antonio, we've got Kawhi Leonard. Whiteside is out there with David Lee. Then it's Thomas. And it's Allen in at the shooting guard position. Jefferson passing to Amundsen. Price against Lee. Price kicks to Joseph. That's good, and it's Price with the assist. And the Jazz lead by 3. And San Antonio shooting 38% from the field. A pretty weak showing for them. Thomas dishes to Leonard. Back to Thomas. He feeds it to Lee. Outside Leonard. To tie. And it's Ronnie Price with the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, nothing wrong with fighting for the rebound, but he gets nailed with the over-the-back call.
And, Greg, you know I was an offensive rebounder in my day, and I like that kind of aggressive play. But he's got to do a little better job of trying to get position earlier in that case.
That's a good point. Positioning is so vital when you're trying to rebound the basketball, and that's something that wasn't on display in that possession.
One thing about David Lee is a proven scoring rebounder. Clark, health, though, has been a concern.
It has been very durable early in his career, Kevin, but of late we've seen hamstring issues, back issues, and torn hip flexors, and that's taken a toll on him for sure.
Now here's Turner. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. That's good. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Thomas against Price. Leonard on the wing. Jumper off the screen. Again, Leonard missing.
And guys, for David Lee, when healthy, he can absolutely fill it up. I mean, he's a terrific offensive player, can score over both shoulders, a really solid passer, and of course, a volume rebounder.
Spurs trail by 3. Thomas against Price. 6 to shoot. Thomas up top. Guarded by Price. Thomas, no good.
And David Lee reworking to improve his mid-range jumper going into last season. When he's hitting that shot, guys, he's almost impossible to defend.
Joseph, the pass to Price. Jefferson kicks to Joseph. Takes the 13-footer. Lee gets the rebound.
Yeah, but the hand in the face. It's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Here's Price. Good. Price has got 5 points so far. Spurs trail by 5. Allen outside. Passes it to Whiteside. Off the pick. And he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
Some hang time on that rim puts a little whipped cream on that angel food cake there.
It's a tight ball game, and those displays of strength, Clark, can get one team rolling.
Agreed.
And also the other on his heels. Let's see how this one turns out.
Utah calls timeout.
He did not seem happy about how things are going on right now, and maybe wants to make some changes.
I agree. I mean, just was not comfortable with the way things were set up at that particular time. And in that case, I think it's the right thing to do.
Spurs making a switch here. Dedmon's checked in. Pass to Gordon. Shoots from 12. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. Just 3 to shoot. Cousins dishes to Gordon. And Wilson Chandler with the slam.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
That one goes. Count it. And that's 12 points for Leonard. Thomas against Rubio. Chandler outside. There's the 3. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Rubio's got 4 assists now tonight. Thomas against Rubio. Allen kicks to Thomas. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Garnett. Chandler with the ball. He's picked up by Lee. Rubio against Thomas. And Rubio kicks to Garnett. Just 5 on the clock. The Jazz working the ball around now.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety. You know, when you look at DeMarcus Cousins, he's clearly one of the more talented and also one of the most emotional players in the game. He's also one of the most teed up.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. They're talking about Cousins' top 5 in technical fouls in each of his first 5 seasons. Among other things, that's given away a ton of free points, guys, to the opposition.
Yeah, DeMarcus is working hard to control that temper, and he knows it's important for the team. But it's hard to plug a volcano.
Now, here's Rubio. Following the miss by Sean Merritt. There's a screen. Cousins. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Rubio again. Sessions for 3. And it's Sean Marion again missing.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Rubio the pass to Cousins. Back to Rubio. Chandler outside. And Motiejunas picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second personal foul.
Here's Rubio. Chandler a screen. The drive by Rubio. And there's Chandler. That's good. On the assist by Rubio. And now it's an 11-point Jazz lead. Sessions dishes to Marion. He kicks to Sessions. Feeds to Moniunas. It's stolen by Garnett. Goes up. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Almost intimidating the defense there. They didn't even try to get back on defense.
Well, I don't think it would have mattered even if they did try to get back, Greg. I mean, there was no way anybody was going to beat him to the bucket there.
Now here's Marion. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. But they get it back. Sessions, no good.
And, you know, you can feel the desperation right now. They're starting to lose their composure offensively.
Yeah, it's palpable, Greg. I mean, clearly you can see the frustration. And it's understandable. I mean, right now they're on the wrong side of a big run.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
James Anderson, he's checked in for San Antonio. That'll be a 5-second call. Here's Sessions. Anderson outside. Dishes it to Sessions. Shot to stop the drought. The shot is off. Gordon with the defensive effort. Jazz leading by 13. And Rubio kicks to Cousins. Back to Rubio. He dishes it to Garnett. Shot clock at 5. And the foul called on DeMarcus Cousins. That's foul number 2 for him.
They're straying away from the three-point game here in the second half. And that's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. They've decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half.
Sessions passes to Moniunas. Lets it go from 11. Another shot. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
Now here's Price. He has 5. To the inside. Here's Turner. That's good, and it's Price with the assist. And the Jazz lead by 14. Well, it was the San Antonio Spurs in their last game, a loss to the Los Angeles Lakers. Sessions dishes to Moniunas. Pass to Anderson. Shoots. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. And it's Joseph in the corner. There's the screen. Back to Jefferson. And there's the pass to Price. And he gets it to go. Price has got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
And Sessions kicks to Dedmon. And here's Anderson for 3. Amundsen grabs the board. Amundsen's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. To the middle. And it. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. Jazz leading by 16. Hollis Jefferson is out there with Jefferson. Then it's Turner. Then there's Ronnie Price. And it's Adams in at the 2 guard. That's the group right now for Utah. Here's Jefferson. Second chance shot. And that's 2 points on the layup. Jefferson's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Jazz. Thomas kicks to Allen. The dish to Leonard. Right side a screen. And there's the call on Jefferson.
That's his first personal foul.
Thomas against Price. Thomas goes in, and that one's good. Utah's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. Knocked away. Leonard with the steal. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. In the corner, it's Whiteside. Near the three-point line, it's Thomas. Kept alive. Leonard kicks to Whiteside. Puts up the baby hook. And he gets it to go.
Well, as for them being behind in this game, you certainly can't put any of it on his shoulders. He's been tremendous offensively.
Price kicks to Adams. There's a good screen. No good on the triple.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Lee left side. Outside Leonard. 6 on the shot clock. Lee passes to Whiteside. Good work defensively by Turner.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's the three. And it's Richard Jefferson with the three. Jefferson's got 5 points in the quarter.
Man, they came out smoking here from beyond.
And Greg, as hot as they are from out there, absolutely no reason at all not to just keep letting them fly.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. They set the screen. Price dishes to Turner. 20 feet out. Tries again. And it's blocked by Whiteside. Throws it up high. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Adams in the corner. And it's Whiteside with the rebound.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
Now here's Whiteside. Here's Lee. It's rebounded by Richard Jefferson. And the Jazz call time here.
You know, one thing we saw a lot of last season during the playoffs was the hack-a-shack plan, pretty much purposely fouling a poor free throw shooter. A lot of differing opinions on it, as it wasn't fun to watch for the viewers, but many feel it's a legitimate part of the game if it works.
The hack-a-shack or the hack-a-Jordan or the hack-a-whatever being a focus of the playoffs last season. We saw it up close and personal. It opened up a debate, Greg, on whether or not it should be allowed. What do you think?
You know, it's a touchy subject. I remember last summer, or spring, I should say, the commissioner touched upon it. You know, one of the concerns is, do you want to change a rule for the entire league when it basically affects 2 players? And so it's something that you got to be sensitive to. But to your point, the fans don't want to see that ugly style of basketball.
It's boring. It slows the game down. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Hey, Kevin. I was able to listen in on what Quinn Snyder was going over with his team. He said to them, the lead we've got now is nice, but I want to make it even nicer. This is when we put the hammer down. It doesn't look like he's ready to back off just yet, guys.
That's his second personal foul.
And Isaiah Thomas, traded last season from Phoenix over to Boston, seemed to be a matter of fit and not production as to why they moved him.
Greg, you were talking about Isaiah Thomas. He had no love lost for the Suns. In their first meeting, he took them apart, Clark, on the floor. Remember that game? Stared them down as he was hitting shots, looked at that bench. Man, he had a big chip on his shoulder.
Yeah, and you know, most guys that are a little undersized and have battled doubters all their careers bring that kind of edge anyway. You throw in the fact that he was disappointed how the trade unfolded. He was amped up and ready for that return visit.
Out to Lee. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. Thomas got 5 assists in the game. Jazz leading by 16. Chandler a screen. And Rubio kicks to Gordon. And there's another one for the Jazz.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Thomas passes to Lee. Right side a screen. Lee kicks to Thomas. Chandler with the steal. There's the feed to Garnett. Over in the corner, Chandler. Cousins inside. Whiteside's there. And Cousins gets it to go. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Jazz.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
You know, adding on to that, you look at their block totals tonight, and you see how feisty they've been on the defensive end this game.
Jazz have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth, and even 50%. Lee with the steal. Pushing it up. Goes up. And fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2. That free throw missing.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive, Greg. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Now, here's Rubio. Garnett with a screen on Thomas. And it's Rubio penetrating. Here's Garnett. Allen with the rebound. Spurs trail by 17. Thomas with the ball. And it's Gordon picking him up. Right wing. Here's Lee. Here's Whiteside. And the rejection by Cousins. And stolen by Whiteside. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it.
A temporary lapse of focus from him on that turnover. It's embarrassing, but on occasion it does happen.
Thomas again. It's Rubio. Screen by Cousins. It's deflected. And now it's Allen running. He can go all the way. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession.
Utah timeout call.
Utah calls timeout.
Yeah, maybe a change of the game plan right now. Looking at some different sets because of the matchup.
Yeah, I agree with you because they're looking to tweak things to maybe get those matchups working in their favor.
And some changes here for the Spurs. Gordon with it. Butler covering. Chandler a screen. And Rubio kicks to Cousins. Tries it from 9. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Nash kicks to Montejunas. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by the Jazz. Cousins has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Chandler dishes to Garnett. Down low. Here's Cousins. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And, Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Anderson, he's checked in for Sean Marion. Now here's Butler. Anderson outside. There's a screen by Modi Yunus. And stolen by Cousins. Rubio outside. Kicks to Garnett. Screen by Cousins. Chandler with the ball. Butler covering. Chandler, no good. For San Antonio, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Jazz.
Agreed, Steve, and as one-sided as it gets today, you know, Clark, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
You're right, Kevin. It's hard to think of anything that didn't go right for them. I mean, game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was spot on.
So looking at the season total, this will be their 17th win.
And we've come to expect nothing less from one of the league's elite players, but another tour de force for Cousins. There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Butler with the ball, and it's Gordon picking him up. Here's Anderson, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. That one on Chandler. That free throw good from Anderson. Both free throws good from Anderson. Here's Rubio. 30 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Garnett, the screen. Gordon for 3. The rebound by the Spurs. Nash, the pass to Anderson. He feeds it to Modi Yunus. Good on the three-point shot.
They clearly look like a different team now. Suddenly, they've got some energy out on the floor.
Yeah, but it's come a little too late to have a real impact on the game. Though we call this box score window dressing. All it's going to do is make the numbers look a little better than it was.
And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. Some